First warrior chair pose. Inhale, sends both arms up, broad open hands. Exhale, sit back into your chair, knees bend. One more inhale, feel open through the heart and the back at the same time. Forward bend as you exhale. Settling down into garland pose, we begin to open up the feet, angle them outwards 45 degrees and lower the hips. As the knees bend, they point out in line with the middle toes. Lifting the chest a bit, lifting the heart. We can stay here, or into a hand balance. We lift the hips a bit and walk the hands back, pointing fingers forward. We work the legs over the arms, up towards the shoulders. Draw the chest forward as you lean your weight back. Almost use the feet to slide them forward, and they may lift off the ground and cross the ankles. Continue to breathe, feel the steadiness. And then the tricky part. Feet come down, lean forward, and come back into garland. Feels really nice at this point to counter stretch your wrists, turning your fingernails under and just leaning a tiny bit forward into the hands. And just continue to rest the body. We'll come down, sit into the heels, hands on the thighs. Whenever we come into this pose, just keeping the ribs a little bit in place. If you feel ready to move forward, we'll come up and tuck the toes. With the hips over the knees, we'll create a beautiful pelvic tilt. From there, belly contracts, half camel pose. Right fingers drift back without the hips moving back. Inhale, lift up the left arm. And then as you keep breathing, arching back, gazing up or back. Keep tucking in the navel, lifting your pubic bone, pressing your hip points forward. Nice way to come out is to place the hand on the back of the head, inhale the chest up, and then exhale down into child's pose. Right away, inhale and lift the body up in a waving motion. Exhale down into a child's pose. Inhale, rise and ripple up. Exhale down. One more time, we inhale and come up. And we stay steady, tuck the toes, form your pelvic tilt, spread open your lower back before the left fingers find their way back towards the ankle. Once the hand is steady, recheck your lock in the belly, and then inhale the right hand up, and begin to work the heart open, gazing up and back. Effortless to breathe, feeling that motion of pubic bone pulling in, while the hip points work their way forward. Feeling your hand come behind the skull, we lift the skull, then lift the chest. Exhale brings you down into child's pose. Inhale flows you up. Exhale, settle and shrink. Inhale, expand, ripple up through the spine. Exhale down. Let's stay here in child's pose. Breathe into your lower back. Breathe into the vibrations of camel. Continue to counter stretch camel pose and all that arching. Let's work our way back into downward facing dog. Inhale sets up the hands, walks the feet back. Exhale and fold. Hands staying light and spread and even. You can start to walk one heel down and one heel up. Let's continue to hide our heels so we have an even line of stretch going up through the back of the knees, both sides of the hamstrings, all the way up to the sit bones. You can then gradually inhale both heels up, rise through your sit bones and your toe mounts, and exhale evenly back.